This lifestyle's been freezing cold like the diamonds in they chain, no lab-grown stones. JimmyBoi, you been ballin', sit on the throne. Ain't never sold shit, clone, get your ass on. That bullshit is for the rodeo, it don't belong. Blowing on that Jonah beat pack from the biggest bone. From Cape Town to H-Town, they hold it down. Internationally respected, you see the crowns. Dust Brothers and Theme Kings, we all hustlers. Been ballin' like JimmyBoi was feeding customers. Cold as ice, hit the block, come and cop from us. Realest podcast in the world that can't fuck with us. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.
What up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another brand new episode of the world famous Cold as Ice podcast, featuring yours truly, Ben Baller, not Ben Humble, also known as the Wash Lord, also known as the Korean John Cusack, the Korean Liam Neeson, the Korean Earl Woods, the Korean Harry Higgs, the Korean John Daly, jeweler to the stars, coming live from Hollywood, California. Down south, we got my G.
Man, y'all already know, man. Jimmy the Gent, and I'm the gent because I ain't earned the Entleman yet because I'm just a gent, a.k.a. JimmyBoi, a.k.a. the Hustler's Choice, a.k.a. you hate me but you love me. Either way, I get paid. Straight from A-Leaf, Maine, Southwest to be exact. A-Leaf to be exact, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we doing it live from the gridiron. Y'all know what it do, man. And this is the Cold as Ice, the one show that you love to know about, and you're going to keep listening, and we're going to keep whispering what we got to say. And it's produced by the ones and the onlys and the amazings, the Dust Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Miles Davis and Mr. Jordan Winter. And, you know, we got the original theme music by Illegal Cartel, because it's the cartel way. And that's that, baby. And we here. How y'all doing? Today is Friday, and y'all ain't got no job and y'all ain't got shit to do. So what we gonna do right now is talk about a thing or two. You know? Not guilty. Shout out ASAP. Bro. You know what I mean? Not guilty.
You know what? Shout out to my AUG family. It's crazy,
No, real quick, bro. Before that, my bad, bro. Let's talk about these planes first, because I'm about to be on a plane soon. So let's just talk about what is going on with all these planes.
You know, they used to say the chances of like people say like, oh, the chances of this happening is like a plane crash and a plane flying. And look, dog, there's very few planes that crash, right? But if you really do think about the overall number of planes that crash, it's very unlikely, right? I've actually had a close friend of mine who was in a plane situation at LAX. And then one of the friends of our podcast, Michael Rappaport, he's the reason why I started podcasting, obviously a Dust Brother produced show. He was on a fucking plane and some dude went crazy on a plane. And that motherfucker, Michael Rappaport, went passenger 57 on their ass and tackled the dude. He tried to open the emergency escape door, you know, and you think about like a year or two ago, I talked about MH370, the Malaysia flight that disappeared going to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And today I just read that allegedly a secret forces naval plane or some shit shot it down. So there's all kinds of shit that's going on, whatever. There's a black box, all this bullshit here and there. I've seen it throughout the news. I saw that motherfucker in Toronto that landed hard, which didn't make any sense to me because, you know, every time I've been on planes that land hard and I'm always like, damn, I hope these motherfucking brakes is good. But I don't know what's going on, bro. You fill me in. What happened?
Man, so, yeah, recently, I think it was a week or less ago, a Delta plane was flying and about to land into Toronto airport. And when it landed, it was a hard land. One wing broke and it literally rolled over upside down, literally. And I think there was like a light fire. They were able to pull everybody out, I believe. Last I read, it was like 8 people that was injured. But the crazy thing was today, there was another one. A Delta flight.
Well, I'm reading right now, 2 killed in Arizona plane crash, mid-air collision at over small airport.
Mm-hmm. Was it the Delta one? Because there was another Delta one. 1 second.
Dog, so there's 4 motherfucking crashes, dog?
Bro, it's a lot of crazy.
Well, these were
stuff.
small little Cessnas, you know what I'm saying? Cessna plane is real small. Well, the Delta one was Toronto. That's the only one that has happened recently. That was Delta.
There was something today where it wasn't a crash, but something was going on with the plane and everybody had to get off of it. Something. Anyways, bro, but talking about that Toronto one, right? Lately, I read recently, basically Delta is offering $30,000 to the passengers on that flight. So, I want to ask all our Cold as Ice listeners, man, how y'all feel about that? Like, y'all feel like y'all want to take that, or y'all gonna do something else? What y'all thinking?
I'm taking a $30K, as long as there's no waiver that I can't sue.
No, definitely. And the only thing too, like with this whole thing going on, Trump decides to fire hundreds of FAA staff. And I think about that, like, okay, you're firing a bunch of them because there's been a lot of shit going on. But at the end of the day, like, what about the new people coming in, experience-wise, whatever, this and that. That's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And then again, how you just brought up that whole Malaysia flight, right? So today I was watching this thing about Jeff Bezos, I think it was 3-4 years ago, woke up one day and was talking about he wanted a piece of the Apollo 11 in his house or something like that. So he went out and hired a 30-man crew, got all the technology he needed, bought everything, or rented all the equipment, and went down, like, I think thousands of feet or miles into the water, bro, to where NASA had all the landings, and they were able to pull up pieces from Apollo 11, bro, which is in the Smithsonian today. And when I'm bringing that up is because I want to say, how the hell can Jeff Bezos search something from 60 years ago, 7 years ago under the ocean and find it, but we can't find a motherfucking Malaysian aircraft that just disappeared out of nowhere? Now you saying it got shot down? Why it took this long for them to realize that? But Jeff Bezos can find something that's fucking 60 years under the water.
I don't know, dog. I mean, bro, there's a lot of mysteries, dog.
Conspiracies.
You know what, bro?
You know what I mean? Like,
I had some Diamond Supply slides that were in the diamond blue, Tiffany blue, and I looked at a picture. I said, wait a second, maybe I didn't have them. I found a picture on January 16th. I took a picture of them, posted on Instagram stories. Where the fuck are them slides at? And I'm dead ass serious. I don't lose anything in my house.
Yeah.
Men, life is stressful, and you have plenty to worry about without adding performance in the bedroom to your list. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer, giving you that boost of confidence so that you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable hard mints and Viagra and Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% cheaper. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. Just answer a series of questions on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/cold. That's HIMS.com/cold for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/cold. Note, the products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website and details for important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based upon product and subscription plan. Let's talk about the more important thing that they were allegedly trying to hire 20,000 or 70,000 new IRS agents.
Mm-hmm.
And now Trump's like, fuck this. And now in the next week or two, 9,000 agents are being laid off.
Yep.
So look, if it's one thing he does, if he can abolish income tax, bro, do you see what's going on right now with the scams and stuff? Some people say it's cap, whatever. But look, dog, I found out recently that a lot of people I know from the hood was collecting their dead grandparents' Social Security checks. And there's only 33 million people, Americans, and allegedly 39 million people are getting Social Security. Something crazy. So I don't know what's going on, but bro, look, my mom is old as hell. Social Security don't take care of shit. I know she didn't paid way more than what they took. My pops didn't really collect much. It's all bullshit, bro. And look, dog.
Hey,
State of California. Listen, bro. State of California got $23 billion a few years ago for a homelessness project. If you ask AI right now, ask ChatGPT, Grok, whatever, 23 billion would actually cure homelessness completely. And then you'd have your annual whatever. Dog, 23 billion went to California, which I understand we have the highest population of homeless in America. But bro, only 3 billion was accounted for. So where the fuck is the other 20 billion?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of missing money they've been finding out. Trump administration's
all
come
kinds
in,
of shit, dog.
And there's a bunch of money missing that they talking about that was supposed to go to a lot of different things. There was supposedly money going to different countries with a lot of stuff, and it's like it's crazy, man. And I feel like it's so wild because with all that going on, or with people talking about the egg shortage going on, then all of a sudden they want to throw in, they just found out from DNA who the real Jack the Ripper, the serial killer was from back in the day, who he was and all that. Like, who gives a fuck about who Jack the Ripper was? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Y'all really just throwing these balls out there and having people just paying attention to the wrong shit, bro. My
boy's house burned down in a Palisades fire. Okay? He had a small crib, about 2,000 square feet. For most people, when I say small crib, I mean, for the way I thought he was living, 2,000 is definitely smaller. I know the average house is bigger. They say that a mansion is considered a 5,000 square foot house. Not the lot that it's on, but 5,000 square foot home or bigger is considered a mansion, whatever. So I feel like I live in a cozy house right now, right? It's 3,200 square feet, and it's just enough. And that's a downsize, half the size of my house I had before. Now, I lived in a 900 square foot place. I lived in a 600 square foot place with me, my dad, and my sister when I was going to high school, and all these other places. What fucks me up is he lived in the Palisades, lived in a nice neighborhood. There's homes there that are 25, 30 million, 40 million. Tom Hake's house wasn't burnt down. Ricky Lake's was, a lot of celebrities, and his dude is a celebrity. So his house was worth about 2.7 mil. Which actually, not a bad deal for where he lived. It wasn't a crazy house or nothing. So his house was burnt to the crisp. Fire insurance got canceled over a year or two ago. So it's going to cost him $2.5 million to rebuild his house. That's with no furniture, no furnishings, no washer, dryer, no kitchen, just to build this house again. That's what they're quoting him, right? Legit. And this is like that's what he shopped around. Now, the crazy part is he's going to get about, I think, $600K from insurance. Okay? So he could get $1 million if he sold the land. I don't know if it coincides with the 600 grand, but let's just say he gets 1.6 million total. Okay? So now he's still in the hole another 1.4 million. And there's other people where their cribs are in the $9-12 million range in Malibu that burned down, and they're going to get like $1 million or $2 million. They could maybe sell the land for $1 million or $2 million, and now they're in the hole for $4 or $5 million.
Crazy.
So I don't know what's going on right now. There ain't enough contractors in the world to build these houses back together. It might take Palisades 10 plus years, and that's a real fast number. It's just fucked up what's going on in the world, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro. For real.
But back to the ASAP Rocky shit.
For
Look,
sure.
dog, I've been watching a lot of shows, and there's this Hulu show called OJ Talks, and it's a real in-depth documentary. And I think we talked about this before. I'm almost positive we talked about the OJ trial, and I said, I personally didn't think he did it, right? I said, look, there's no way the timing, it was too fast for him to get to the airport, all the other shit that was going on. Is it impossible? No, I never said it was impossible. I said, I just don't think so, right? He wins the criminal trial, loses the civil case. Now, I never paid attention to the civil trial. I didn't know this, actually. You know how, Tory Lanez, he didn't testify. In the ASAP criminal case, he didn't testify. OJ trial, he didn't testify. Sometimes it's better not to, whatever it is. I didn't know that in a civil trial, you can't not take the stand. You have to.
Oh, dang, okay.
So I didn't know that civil trial is different. So I was like, well, how the fuck he win the civil trial? So there was a lot of things that were brought into evidence-wise. So when I watched this documentary, his longtime, very close friend, if not one of his closest friends and confidants, his agent, straight up said at the end of the fucking documentary, he said, man, I asked OJ, I said, man, OJ, why did you do it? And a lot of people asked him the same question. And finally, OJ's dead now. His agent said, OJ looked at him and said, man, I wish Nicole was never home that night. I wish that dude, Ron Goldman, didn't come through that night. I wish that night never happened because she'd still be alive today. I was like, wow, bro. Now, again, this is obviously from somebody who I would take his word. So OJ killed him, right? So you watch all these trials, you watch this shit here and there. I didn't get to watch too much of it. I watched bits and pieces. I do know Relly. And when I seen the whole situation, when they gave him the plea offer, I knew right then and there, like, look, dog, they just want to bust your ass. And if you got a really, really good paying lawyer, by the way, this shit took care, this was like over a year ago, right? All this shit that happened 2 years ago, whatever it was, 3 years ago, shit. And the crazy part about all this is the way they treated Rocky, the way they busted into the crib, how they went in shit and did all this stuff. He had to move. This whole trial easily cost Rocky a couple $1 million. Now, we ain't gonna talk about what it cost his reputation, whatever else. If he had lost any jobs, because people were like, oh, at this moment, we're gonna, let's just reserve the rate and see what the verdict is and whatever it may be. He won, dog. And if you look at the evidence, this dude ASAP really is a dumb fuck. Like, absolutely fucking stupid as fuck when he got on trial and just said dumbass shit. But I'm glad, I talked to Rocky a week ago. Yeah, man, not guilty, dog. So, it just shows, man. There's a lot of bullshit. Speaking of that, Jay-Z, his trial, that dumb motherfucker, Tony Busby. And what cracks me up, I had a dude on my show early on in the podcast of Behind the Baller. I had this dude, Mo. And he's like this celebrity lawyer analyst, and his name is Lawyers for Workers. You ever seen him? He's always covering the Young Thug. Any fucking trial.
Yeah. I think
about?
he became viral off 6ix9ine during the trial, 6ix9ine and everything.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you ready for this? You ready for this? This dude has not been right about a single fucking trial ever. I don't know how the fuck he even has a platform, bro. He predicted Tory Lanez was going to be not guilty. He saw all this shit, everything, whatever. He said, oh, man, if I was Jay-Z, I'd be scared to go against this guy. Tony Busby is the most successful lawyer. Bro, Mo, man, dog, come on, bro. Like, he's literally got to be, I don't know how the fuck this motherfucker passed the bar exam. Because I knew the shit was cap. I've known Jay a long time. I know people who run with them. Even the situation with Diddy. Do I put it past him? No, I definitely don't. Was I at parties? Yes. Was I at those parties? No. Did I see the things that were going on after hours? No, dog, because I don't hang out till 5, 6. I wasn't on that type of time. But I knew this shit was cap. And now the case is dropped with prejudice, meaning they cannot refile if they wanted to. This dude is an absolute goofball because he tried to really, double down and everything.
Yeah.
And again, bro, we live in a society, man. Now, you talking about 30K with Delta, these cash grabs. Nobody knows what's going on. Now, what if there's some internal bleeding that motherfucker's got in their kidneys or liver or their knees are bad? Maybe your gout got acted up when the shit landed. 3-6 months, a year later, you find out your shit's fucked up. You took $30K, you can't sue them for your hospital bills or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the smartest apps you can have on your phone in 2025 is Upside. Upside gives you the power to earn more on the stuff you buy all the time. Whether you're filling up your tank, going out to eat, or shopping for groceries, the Upside app lets you earn cash back on every purchase. Upside users are making as much as $280 a year. Upside is so easy to use, and with all the cash back, I'm taking my kids out to their favorite restaurant. To get started, download the free Upside app. Use my promo code COLDASICE and get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Next, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Then pay as usual with a credit or debit card, follow the steps in the app, and get paid. You can earn an average of 8% on restaurant and grocery purchases, and the best part, you can even stack your Upside cash back on top of your credit card and debit card rewards. Download the free Upside app and use promo code COLDASICE to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code COLDASICE. You was just saying something in correlation with that ASAP Rocky shit. You said Wallow said something the other day about the company you keep, right? What was that?
Oh, yeah, man. Like, shout out to Wallow. He posted this thing on Instagram a couple of days ago, just basically saying, man, like, having the wrong friend or the wrong person around you can really, push you back 5 to 10 years in life, man. And that's like the realest thing he said, you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit, you know what I mean? Like, just the thought of it, you know what I mean? I've been in situations even recently, you know what I mean, where not even just mentally, physically, financially, everything, spiritually, man, it can really drain you and push you back because, investing in the wrong people and just having the wrong people around you, you know what I'm saying?
So, dog,
make sure you pay attention to the company that you keep.
Think about where I live. Ain't nothing wrong with being in Houston. Ain't nothing wrong with being in Atlanta. Ain't nothing wrong with being in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a little crazy. But if you think about LA, Chicago, Miami, and New York, but really LA and New York, if you really grew up in the heart, in the metro area, and really grew up in a scene where you was around people that all their family or surroundings or people or a circle of a circle or a friend of a friend is somebody in the world, think about what you're exposed to, right? And you think about that, nothing saying down in Houston, nothing, but look how I grew up. So look at all the opportunity that was around me. You got the 10% of the best looking women of every state in America try to come to LA to be discovered, whatever it may be, even though you don't need to anymore because you could just be, viral online, right? You could be in Australia, like that girl on TikTok who's got fucking 1 billion views off of a fucking, not Ziggy Marley, I forgot which Marley it was, but you know what I'm talking about? Like she just did a picture of her just lip syncing, whatever. But at the end of the day, she need to get an agent, she need to do certain shit. Where the deal's gonna happen? In Hollywood. New York if it's modeling, whatever. So, people come here for certain shit. So growing up, I was always around all types of people. I had friends who were famous when we were in 8th Talk. When I was in 5th grade, there's a little Vietnamese kid who was in Indiana Jones, bro, Temple of Doom. Bro, this little kid, Ki Hai Kwan, ended up being he was the biggest fucking star. There wasn't no social media in 1982 or 83, whenever the fuck that movie came out, 83 or 80, whatever it was. This motherfucker went to school with me, bro. And I didn't even know he was Vietnamese. I thought he was Chinese. And look, 30, 40 years later, this motherfucker's winning an Academy Award. He's got a new movie out now called Love Hurts, right? And I think about it, it's like everywhere I was, there was somebody that was doing something. The whole point of the story is to come full circle back with what you said and what Wallow said. 30 years ago, I meet this dude right around the time of the OJ trial. Light-skinned dude. I'm not even going to say his name. And somehow, some way, he always figured out some way to just have a slick mouth. Mm-hmm. Right? And then he's like, yo, I'm going to start modeling, I'm going to start doing this. And everyone's going out, everyone's trying to figure things out. There were some people I found that end up having hit singles, end up being famous. Some didn't. At this time, Carmen Electra's around. I'm DJing for her. Some people knew how to stay relevant. Some people didn't. Some people were, balling. Some people were hustling. And this dude always figured out a way to like do something. So he started modeling. He had kind of a look, light-skinned dude. He had like kind of blondish hair. You know, he had like a big ass fro, and he'd model and start getting some model jobs. Good looking dude. He was a little overweight. And every year or two, he'd always be like politicking with people, and I'd see him with a bunch of people. A lot of those guys that are always slick talking never really amounted to shit. I know like maybe 2 people in the last 30, 40 years that have actually, you know, flourished. So throughout these years, around 96 now, one of my homies is with him. They kick it a lot. And he's like, hey, bro, y'all should connect. And I know you don't like this dude, but yo, bro, the motherfucker really be meeting people. He really be doing things. And, you know, a lot of times, unless you got money, people are full of shit. Oh, yeah, call me, dog. We should hit it. We should kick it here and there. I don't be outside like that. I don't give a fuck about what these people say at these parties. I don't go out to these parties. I don't want to meet nobody. Some people, dog, I'm at golf events where motherfuckers are like legit real bigwigs. Like, hey, bro, we should talk. We said, man, shut the fuck up, bro. If you really want to talk, man, you know, the agents will make shit happen.
Exactly.
So years go by. I see this dude here and there, see him on and off. Always felt like he had something up his sleeve. So now, jump to like 2003. My boys are like, yo, let's go party. We're going to go to this party, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, dude, the owner of PayPal's here. I was like, what? Bro, I didn't even realize until like 3 years ago that was Elon Musk. Mm-hmm. We had a party at a house, and this dude that I'm talking about got next to Elon Musk. So he's getting next to, you know, he's getting next to a lot of people. Now, at the time, he's dating one of the Spice Girls. Remember, at one point, Spice Girls were huge, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he ends up having a baby with this girl.
No, but who's dating the Spice Girl? Eon or the guy you talking about?
Guy I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And so he's meet all kind of people here and there. 2009, me and Q meet each other. We start kicking it. Q goes, hey, bro, this dude knows you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should do something with him, you know, blah, whatever. At that time, bro, you gotta understand, Q is still new money. Real Star is just really starting to get bread. He started this shit 8 years ago from his house in fucking Jamaica, Queens. This motherfucker's living in Arizona, barely making some money now. The crazy money started to come in a year or two. Then it started coming. And he's like, bro, you got to get with this dude. This dude, I'm telling you, bro, this dude is cool. I was like, hey, man, I don't fuck with this dude. Then you see this dude gets a divorce from old girl from the Spice Girls. He on TMZ asking for support, talk about he homeless, this, that, and the third. I'm like, that just right there shows you what kind of motherfucker, you know what I mean, this dude is. This is some goofy motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I go play a golf tournament last year for the NAACP. This is a big tournament sponsored by BET, Wells Fargo, all this shit. All these black celebrities are there. I run into one of my homeboys who was the dude that told me in 96, hey, y'all should connect. Mm-hmm. He did 7 years in jail. Sat down for 7. I was like, yo, bro, you look good, though. We was talking. He's very positive. Cool dude. We was chilling, talking. Not much we could really say because I was kind of like, yo, dude, hope everything all good with you. Gave me one of his hats. He had a cool little boutique back in the day when Mecca and Nietzsche and all that shit was popping. And he said, hey, dog, you was right about our boy, man. I was like, wait, what? I'm going back to my cart. I got to get going because this is after we finished 9. I'm about to go to play another 9. And he's like, hey, bro, like, oh boy, put me behind some shit. That's why I did time. Now, the moral of the story is I had no idea you were going to bring this up. It just got me thinking. That's one of dozens of people that I could have decided to kick it with and got myself caught up in some shit. Mm-hmm. And who knows how many other people he put behind bars or whatever the fuck it was or anything.
Hell yeah. I feel exactly. Go ahead.
And this dude is still around now. And like, he got a famous last name. He's capped and told people that the dude was his dad or his uncle or his grandfather. And it's like, dog, imagine if your last name was fucking Musk and you were from South Africa. I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh yeah, dog, you know what? Hey, I don't want to tell nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do jewelry on my own, dog. But you know, my uncle Elon. Mm-hmm. You know, there's so much cap out there, bro. I'm always carry.
And it's a lot.
Dog.
And
I ain't got no friends, bro.
And I'm sure you know that was your gut feeling to not fuck with this person no matter what, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to say is like, man, y'all gotta trust y'all gut. Like, seriously, man. Like, when your gut really tell you something, you know, like, and I always say that, you know, some people might take it like, oh, I think I'm better than people or too good to fuck with certain people. It ain't even that, man. Like, I'm just at a point, I've always been like, not all money is good money, man. If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. And that don't mean that you fake, or that don't mean you this and that. It's just, I don't rock with you, and you might not rock with me, and that's cool. Like, you do your thing, much love. I wish you the best. And that's that, you know what I mean? Like, but y'all gotta understand, man, you ain't gotta do business with everybody you cool with, and you ain't gotta be cool with everybody you do business with, man, in life. You just gotta know that. Follow your gut, because it's like, yo, you know, it can cost you. It can cost you more than that.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. What are some of your relationship green flags? We often hear about the red flags we should avoid, but what if we focus more on looking for green flags in people? If you're not sure what they look like, therapy can help you identify green flags, actively practice them in your relationships, and embody the green flag energy yourself. Whether you're dating, married, building a friendship, or just working on yourself, it's time to form relationships that love you back. Therapy is therapeutic, and I highly recommend it to everyone. It's for everyone. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Easily switch therapists at any time for no extra cost. Discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/coldazice today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/coldazice. CAA Army. I really didn't have an agenda of things. I got a list of things we should talk about. I don't know how the fuck Jimmy just came up with this idea of what Wallow said with the company you keep. I'm going to tell y'all something crazy as fuck. 2 days ago, I turned on Hulu, and I'm watching murder mystery docs. I love watching them shits. And I watched this documentary, How It Really Happened. And it's that dude, Jesse Martin, who used to be on Law & Order, and he talks about, you know, serial killers, deaths, whatever, any kind of crazy shit. And they talk about the Hollywood Ripper. You ever heard of this story, Jimmy? It's about a really pretty blonde girl in 2001 who got murdered right behind the Man Chinese Theater?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, later, guys, you guys could Google this situation, because there's shit that I'm going to tell you that no one would ever know, because it was never said in any of the things. So 2001, this is when I'm killing it right now, dog. One, I'm moving packs of Mexican dirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm DJing. I'm the hottest DJ in the fucking country, bro. Me and AM, Mark Ronson. I'm DJing the hottest clubs. I'm driving a motherfucking Porsche. I'm killing it, going to Vegas. I'm DJing 3 nights a week. I'm not even in the music business like that. I got kicks. I'm just chilling. Okay, life is good, fam. So me and my boy Rich Vall, known as Rich Skills, producer, my dog, right? By the way, happy belated birthday, Skills. And my boy Johnny Messner. Johnny Messner at one point was a big actor. He was best friends with Bruce Willis, and we was all a crew. There's a big extended family in this crew. It was like a big tree in this crew. Mm-hmm. So we would go to Vegas and fuck around, go gamble, hang out, go to Crazy Horse, fuck around. And we go to Vegas. We drive up there in my Lexus. I had a GS 430 at the time. This car was crazy, right? We drive up there, we have a time, bro, we lose all the money we had. We had nothing left, right? But we had the best time. We was in the room ordering lobsters, steaks, gambling, fucking getting shit comped, acting like jackasses, couldn't win shit. We'd be up $3 grand, $5 grand and lose it all. Go to a strip club, get fucked up. We was there for like 3 nights, had a good ass time. We go to Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse was, man, it had the longest run I think that I know of, that was the most popping in the real heydays of Vegas, right? Before all these fucking, these bullshit ass DJs are going out there and ruin it. No one's dancing no more. We go kick it. We meet these 2 girls. Don't know why I forgot one girl's name. She was a bad light-skinned black chick, and her friend's name was Ashley. Mm-hmm. These didn't look like the typical strippers you meet in Vegas. The fake titties, all that, you know what I mean? These was actually pretty girls for real.
The natural.
So we kick it till, Yeah, we kick it to like 7, 8 a.m., bro. We leave Crazy Horse, dog. When we leave, do you know how bad it is when you leave a strip club and it's bright sun, like Vegas sun is out? Like, you're like, yo. And that motherfucker never closed. You know what I mean? I think it kind of shuts down at 10 a.m. and then it opens again like at 2. But we came out, was like, wow. We end up taking these chicks back to the hotel. We staying at the Rio. Right? At the time, the Rio was popping.
Yeah.
Stay at the Rio. All 3 of us were staying in the same room, right? So now we got 3 girls. My boys take the room. I end up getting a different room. Now, I go with the light-skinned black chick. My boy Johnny met a bad chick. Light-skinned black chick is best friends with this chick, Ashley. My boy Skills takes down Ash, right? Now, I know this is kind of like whatever, but Skills is my dog. Me and him went through all kinds of dirt. He married now with kids. He know I'm crazy, so this ain't nothing. So the crazy shit is this motherfucker done witnessed so much stuff with me. Bro, a few weeks later, this girl invites us to her crib. Okay? We go to her house, kick it, we party in this and that, and I'm fucked up. I'm not even tripping, you know what I'm saying? So we get the crib chilling. We go in the back room, we're smoking some weed, and I go up to a girl and I touch her stomach. And I'm like, what's up? You know? And like, I'm kind of pushing up on her. Skills that wouldn't give a fuck, bro. He know like that. This is a funny part. Both of us got girlfriends, serious girlfriends at the time. You know what I mean? So like, he ain't tripping.
Yeah.
So she tells me, she says, okay, I have a question for you. And I was like, what? She goes, would you be pushing up on me like this if you didn't know I strip for a living? And I said, want me to be honest? I don't give a fuck if you was the first lady of the motherfucking United States of America. I'm going to push up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in your room. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And she's like, look, I only do that shit on the side. You know, I go to FIDM. And by the way, I don't know what the fuck it is with FIDM because my ex-wife graduated from FIDM, fashion design of, Institute of Design and Merchandise. And then another chick I dated went to FIDM. So it's just weird. So she was in fashion somehow. And we kicking it. We have a good time, whatever. Meanwhile, there was a dude in the house. I had no idea that this girl lived with someone. We kicking it, chilling. Now, mind you, this house is 1 block away from Hollywood and Highland. You know, talking about that Sarah where Dave & Buster's is, the Lowe's Hotel, right? Mm-hmm. And at the time, I think that hotel was, it might have been a JW Marriott. I forgot what the fuck it was. It wasn't the, it was, I'm sorry. It was not the Intercontinental. God damn it. What the fuck is the other hotel that's like, fuck, man. Anyways, whatever the Lowe's was before, she's literally a block away from Hollywood Boulevard. We leave the house, bro. Jimmy. I used to DJ parties for Ashton Kutcher during the height of this motherfucker on Punk'd and the 70s show and all that stuff. Didn't know that she was dating this dude. Kind of low key, like they was trying to get to know each other, whatever. Ashton, I was out all the clubs, everything. If you went out at any poppin' night, you were going to see Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears at every club I DJ'd at, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, my boy Skills calls me like a week later. And he goes, hey, bro, remember Ash? I was like, yeah, of course. You know, I mean, whatever. I was like, I've seen her 2 times in my life. Once in Vegas when she was stripping, and then at her crib. And he goes, bro, she was murdered. And I said, what? Shut the fuck up, bro. I have goosebumps on my arm right now. I wish this was on video. Come to find out, bro, that's the chick from the Hollywood, what the fuck do they call this dude? The Hollywood Ripper, Michael Gargiulo, the Hollywood Ripper. This chick was murdered by that dude. And we thought the whole time it was the roommate, saying that maybe, he was like a jealous dude or whatever. Mm-hmm. They caught this dude and he finally went to jail in 2021. 20 years later, he gets convicted. I tell my girl about it. My boy Rich obviously knows the story, but for you people out there, these are the circles I'm running in. You never know what the fuck is going on. And it's just crazy. How does that correlate with whatever? I'm just saying, bro, I changed my circles. I changed everything. I focused on me. Said, I did it all my home. I said, fuck this shit. I'm focusing on me, getting my paper. I want to start my own family. I ain't got time for all this goofy shit. So that shit just fucked me up, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, dog. This chick, Ashley, bro. And when I watched the documentary, not once did they mention this chick dancing straight at Crazy Girls. Mm-hmm. And it goes back to the Tupac murders. There is a dude who was doing all the fucking investigative reports for LA Times. He's done like 3 documentaries on the Tupac murders. That motherfucker used to call me all the time. LAPD people will call me all the time. People call me about this Diddy shit. Man, I don't know nothing anymore, dog. You hear about it on the podcast or don't?
That's crazy.
And you know what? Hold on. Let me say this. Just because I don't talk about something, don't mean I didn't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't talk about something, don't mean that I don't have it. Right? Just because I don't show it, don't mean I don't got it.
Yeah.
And as you get older, I don't know about y'all, but with me, I'd rather be less known and wealthy than be fake rich and have my privacy invaded. Straight up.
Exactly. Now, but talking about what else is going on in the world, bro? Did you see the All-Star game or any of the games, any of the contests or anything?
Come on, dog. Dog, let's be honest, dog. Did you watch the celebrity game?
I ain't watched the celebrity game. I watched some of the dunk contests.
Dog, there was no celebrities, bro. Like, I get it, Drewski here and there, but it's like, dog, that shit is, like, bro, they got the money. They got people who, they used to have Justin Bieber at these motherfuckers. You know, people like, no one want to see Kevin Hart, like, no offense. I'm not even the biggest Kevin Hart fan, I'll be real with you, but like, dunk contest, that shit is terrible, bro. Like, it shouldn't be a G League player. If that's the case, dog, why don't we just get motherfuckers off the street off Instagram?
Right.
All-Star game, trash. LeBron not playing it, announces 1 hour before. Format sucks. Like, there is a format that could work, but that shit is just, dog, that shit is just, bro, I've never really thought I'd ever say the NBA is trash right now, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just a lot of things ain't what they used to be, bro. To be honest with you.
Bro, you can't put toothpaste back into the tube, dog. This shit is cooked.
It's like, I think the word like celebrity has been changed, or I don't even know the word I'm looking for, bro. But it's just like,
I said this shit on my page the other day. Everyone want to be the main character. You don't got to be the main character. It's a gang of motherfuckers in my neighborhood that I've never heard of my entire life, and they live in $10 million cribs.
yeah. You know, like I always say to people, man, like, you know, everybody want to be that car. Everybody wants to be the car. Everybody want to be the engine, whatever.
CAA Army.
You know what? Without the motherfucking oil in that car and that engine, that motherfucker is just a sitting shit, a piece of metal.
How about the brake pads, dog?
Yeah, bro. I'm saying the oil, the $10 bottle of oil, the $20 oil change, whatever it is, it costs the car, bro. That oil gonna be put in any car and get that shit running. You know what I mean? There's too many chiefs, not enough Indians, man. Social media's got everybody thinking that they just need to be the chief. Without them engines, without them Indians, man, it ain't gonna do what it do.
What else, man?
Man, I don't know, bro. Like, you watch any good shows lately, man? Like, I started watching the 50th anniversary and the Saturday Night Live,
SNL?
bro. Yeah, SNL. So
I gotta get
finish
around that.
though, but what about you?
Dog. 2 shows, bro. Motherfucker, they was so good that I fucking binge watched.
Tell me so I can write it down
Dog.
right now, because you keep telling me about these damn shows, man.
Bruh. There's a show on Hulu right now called Paradise. This motherfucking show is so brilliant and so fucking good. This show fucked my head up. And the crazy part is, there's the 5th episode just dropped yesterday or 2 days ago. So now I'm like, oh shit. This motherfucker, that dude Sterling K. Brown is a star of this show. This show is crazy. He's in the Secret Service, and it's like, I don't want to ruin the idea of the show, but it's like, it's crazy and it's still going on. That show is a 10-10. Now, there was a show that people started talking about at the new year. I tried to watch 2 minutes of it and I turned it off. And I said, dog, I can't believe I didn't give it a chance. I don't know. And that's just me. I need like immediate gratification. There's a show on Netflix. Please tell me you've seen the show The Madness. Oh my motherfucking God, bro.
What's it about?
This show is about this black dude who's a very smart dude from Philly who is a part-time news anchor on CNN. He's a writer, and he gets caught up in a conspiracy of killing a dude who's running a new neo-Nazi organization, like the real Ku Klux Klan, but a real underground version of it, bruh. And like Antifa gets involved. Like, There's billionaires involved. There's politicians. This shit fucked me up again. 10-10, the madness. And this is a show that was already popular, but I was like, I ain't jumping on this shit. Dog, you got to watch the madness, bro. You will be like,
crazy.
It will fuck you up. That shit was hella good.
And
really good.
And what was that other show you said about the Hollywood Ripper, How I Did It?
How It Happened.
Oh, How It Happened.
But you could just Google Hollywood Ripper, Ashley, and then do Hulu.
Yeah.
But yo, real quick before we sign off, because I know we shutting down. Hey, dog, I got to show you something, bro. I wish we had video right now, dog. Bruh. Look at the motherfucking final. The final of my Bearbrick. That's all clear.
Bruh.
Do you see it? Dodger blue, translucent, all the way clear. you see the watch, you see the earrings.
Bruh, all I know is I better get one of them, bruh.
Nah, you gonna get one, dog.
Sign from the inside. I knew. Well, you got to sign that bitch from the inside before it even put together.
That shit crazy, right? So guess what? I got you, bro. Guess what? I got
congratulate, bro. Hey, congratulations on that, bro. Real
dog.
talk.
So hey, look at dog. I'm not just doing 1,000%. It's gonna go on the Bearbrick Worldwide Tour in Asia. We'll drop a 400 and 100, and then we go do a very limited edition 1,000%. It's only like 200-300. It's gonna be nothing. But like, dog, you saw this in my crib, right? I showed you this crazy ass thing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what this is, right?
Yep. I remember.
Okay. Did you hear how loud this motherfucker goes?
Yeah, I remember. Hell yeah.
That thing is heavy as shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So, bro, as a gift, these motherfuckers sent me this for you, bro.
Bro, that's fire.
Bro, this speaker is loud as shit, dude.
I'm coming to LA to pick that up. I'm gonna tell Van to come pick that up and bring it back for me.
Oh yeah, let her know. Dog, brand new,
that
sealed.
shit fire.
This shit is heavy as fuck. Bluetooth speaker, 400% size. This motherfucker weigh at least 6 pounds, bro.
Man, I appreciate that,
bro. I got this for you, bro. I was like,
but real talk, bro. Hey, before we sign out, I just want to say though, real talk, bro. Like, hey, congrats on that, bro. That shit right there. Bro,
you know,
like
that 20 years I've been working on it.
Straight up, bro.
Years.
Like, honestly, bro, like, hey, you've always, you know, I feel like a lot of people always talk about, you know, representing for, you know, our people, for Asians, things like that, you know. And to me, bro, I always believe that you represent the way you're supposed to represent for your people is by you breaking barriers and, you know, setting standards and doing things that no one else is doing. So I just want to tell you, bro, I want to give you your flowers real quick, bro, because you've always been an inspiration to me. Even when you met me when I was just in the streets, you know, just knowing you made me just feel that it was possible to even do something, bro. Like, real talk, like, you know me for how long? I never thought about being a jeweler as much as I wore jewelry and I loved it. And I never even thought about it ever. But seeing you do it, seeing you make things happen and possible, bro, gave me a way to see like I could do something too, man. So I really, bro, congratulations, bro. A Bearbrick, like some of y'all might not get it, but not anybody can do that. Let one of you motherfuckers that be talking y'all shit do that. Y'all can't do that, bro. Y'all gonna y'all gonna get a fake one, and then y'all gonna get somebody to paint that bitch. Nah, man, this is real shit. This is really making moves, really setting the bar, and really representing for the people for real, man. Stop talking about it, and y'all need to be about it.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Real talk.
I got one question. I got one question for you though before we sign off, dog.
Huh?
Why aren't police cars bulletproof, dog?
I think they don't want to put it in the budget. I don't think they want to put it in the budget.
I seen a video the other day. You know them takeovers? How they take the street takeover?
Yeah.
And they just start doing burnouts and stolen cars and shit. I seen a cop car pull up to a street takeover in LA. 5 dudes ran up to the car and start shooting at it, dog. Smashing the windows, everything. I'm just like, bro, how the fuck are cop cars? There should be at least a unit. I know SWAT comes in armed, but I'm talking about like, bro, cop cars should at least have armor-proof glass.
They should. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's a video on YouTube. There was a dude out here in Houston. I think maybe 2 years ago. He was on a high speed chase. He ended up getting in a wreck next to like a shopping center. So there was the video. Bro, the dude hits the car. He jumps out, and he has a Glock with a switch on it. and it had the volume, bro. And I'm talking about 3-4 cop cars pull up, and all you hear is, you know what I'm saying? And all of them just burn off. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? You think twice when you hear that noise. You know what I mean? That fully is a whole different story,
man.
bro. Like,
no, these YNs out here, they got these switches, bro, and everything. Guys, listen real quick, man. The Wash Lord Invitational is May 12th at Trump International. It will sell out 100%. There's only 144 spots, but realistically, it's probably on 108 maybe spots. And guys, if you are a subscriber of mine on Instagram, you will have a 24 advance notice on Monday. You are going to get 24 advance notice. You're going to be able to buy tickets to the Wash Lord. I'm not going to put all of them out there, but I'm going to put like maybe 24 tickets maybe, I don't know how many, so that you get a spot guaranteed. Make sure you are a subscriber on my Instagram. JimmyBoi will be there. This time he'll be playing.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have a lot of celebrity gifts, you know what I'm saying? We got big sponsors, we got big giveaways, big jewelry, all that stuff. Guys, appreciate you listening to another episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, all that. You know, we still charting and we back. Yo, like I said, sorry about the thing with Houston. We're going to get Johnny Dang on the show, get that shit cracking. Got a couple other jewelers popping off. But, hey, have a great weekend. God bless. Every Friday, cold as ice. Same bad time, same bad channel. I love y'all.
Sure.
This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.